Yo, what's up, family? How y'all doing? Now look, it's over. It's over. Um, so I want to say a few days ago I had got my credit repaired, but I've been getting it repaired for the last couple months. It was really some hospital bills and like a charge from my apartment, that I had on my credit. Remember the brother Ricky Lott and my uncle Jason, they were both tag teaming my credit report. So Ricky Lott hit it sometimes, my uncle would hit it sometimes. So they end up getting a TransUnion cleared out. My credit score went up to like a 732. Now, mind you, I got a lot of history on my credit report. I got rental loans. I got everything on my Social Security number, and it's easier to bypass the banking system with the social, right? Because I know a lot of you guys been seeing me use my credit private number, like my EIN number is my social and everything like that. But now it's time to change the game up just a little bit, right? Because I'm going to be showing you guys how to really run up y'all social. Because my process is not just for the EIN. I always clarify that. If you got good credit on your personal side, you really can go further with the EIN. I mean, with the social than the EIN number. The problem with the EIN number is it's hard to pass Social Security verification. So it'd be hard to get a mortgage with it. But with a real social, you can get a mortgage with your real social, right? But you want to make sure that your credit is in good standing. So if you got a credit score, let's say even if you got like a 650, I'm at a 732. If you got a 650, you can get a mortgage, right? But depending on how much you file in your taxes return and everything like that, that's going to let you know what you can file for. But the reason why it's so good to use the social, because anytime you go apply, let's say for a business line of credit, a personal loan, and stuff like that, they might go through Social Security verification. So if they go through Social Security verification, this is your real social, you can utilize that and you build up the credit on that aspect. I know a lot of people are against using the Social Security number. It's nothing but a taxpayer identification number. I use both, right? I use my private credit number and I use my social. Now, I really try not to mix it up, but sometimes they do get mixed up, but I try my best not to. The reason why I don't like mixing up my social, the reason why I don't like mixing up my social with my EIN number is that if something was to ever happen to the EIN number, I don't want it to cross paths. So then I would end up having to dispute the accounts. You get what I'm saying? So at the moment, I got 2 EIN numbers that I use, right? And I also have 1 social. But I'm using the social for mortgage aspects, right? Because this is what I be telling you guys about the Photo One Step Up. So when I get a mortgage, right, the first lender I'm going to is going to be a credit union, right? The credit union can finance a mortgage at 100%, and you want that on your credit. I know a lot of people against it. It's going to get discharged in the future. Don't worry about that. But in the meantime, you need that mortgage on your credit because that's how you get access to the business line of credit and all those $100,000 credit cards, because a mortgage is one of the highest things you can put on your credit report because it's actual real property that you're paying back. And then on top of that, the amount of the mortgage says a lot. So if you're paying back a $500,000 mortgage, you really can get anything you want. You can go to any bank and borrow how much money you want. You can borrow on behalf of the business as much as you want. But it's just a lot of people don't know how to use their credit to make money. So a lot of people use their credit. Oh, I want a credit card from Macy's. I don't want no Macy's credit card. I want a business checking line of credit of $150,000. And you take that $150,000, then you go try to go get a house built. You go buy you some land. Let's say you buy you a lot. Say at the lot $30,000, or you buy you a little section of a property, and they'll finance 80% of the build. And let's say if the build is $500,000, you could put up the $100,000. So if you got $150,000, you could put up $100,000, and you can borrow $500,000. And if you borrow $500,000, let's say if the house get built up, now you ready to sell. That same house, say if it goes for like $1.1 million, that's a $600,000 profit. And you just keep building like that. And that's how you really utilize your social to the fullest extent. Don't limit yourself just to the credit privacy number or just living in the private, because I do both. I use the social and I use the EIN number, and I benefit from both of them. Doesn't matter which route you want to go. And it's really like, it's way more legal ramifications with the social, of course, because anytime they ask you for a Social Security card and you really using your social and you got good credit, and on top of that, I'm going to be showing you guys, right, you can put so many trade lines on your social. A lot of those trade line companies, they require you to have a social security card because they actually run your information through Social Security Social Security Administration for verification of your social. So you got to learn about that. That's why, man, run them socials up too. Don't limit yourself just to the EIN number. Trust me, my EIN number, I took off, right? And I'm still using my number. I ain't gonna never give up on my number. Even if I get a collection or something like that, I'm still taking it off my credit because I want to have something in the public and the private. You know, the Social Security number always in the public. And then the EIN number is what I do on the private. And then my EIN, it's so many credit plays I run with that. Like, that's my fun number. Like, my free for all number. But I make a lot of money with it, so it's cool. I can use it. The same way with the social, you can use your social as well. There's no limitations to whichever number you decide to use. I'm out.